Ready?
Oh, for
Okay.
my artist, I chose Harvey Pratt. He's an American forensic artist, and he does some native artwork from time to time. He's born April 13, 1941 in El Reno, Oklahoma. And he is a Cheyenne Peace Chief. So he likes to be humble, and he comes from a home of 7 siblings. He's the 6th youngest. And when he was younger, his toys, he got to make them out of clay. So that's where he kind of started his little interest in art. And he went to school at St. Patrick's Indian Mission School. And then from there, a priest caught his work and gave him art materials so he could actually practice his skills. So he went to college at Central State in Edmond, Oklahoma. That didn't last too long. His artwork was pretty shamed out there, so he went to go join the U.S. Marine Corps. And he spent 3 years there, did some time in there, and his career really took off in the Midwest City Police Department in 1965. And then from there, he got promoted to Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, and then one of his biggest projects is the Hoopa Project, which comes from the mid-2000s. So at his time in the Marine Corps, he was private first class. He got promoted to, assigned or something like that, to 3rd Marine Division, Military Police. And from there, he went on to 3rd Recon Battalion, Charlie Company, and then when he got discharged, he got discharged as a position of Lance Corporal. So his time in Midwest City Police Department is where he really made a name for himself with his artwork in forensic art, which is you draw descriptions of the witnesses or people of interest, there you go. So yeah, his first attempt really took off. They caught the guy within a matter of hours, and then he was recruited by other agencies and he got promoted. And then his time in the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation, he retired in 2017. He worked as a narcotics investigator and assistant, and he was also interim director. And he also got inducted into the Oklahoma Law Enforcement Hall of Fame, class of 2012, and then Oklahoma Military Hall of Fame in 2019. So his Native American art, it was always like a hobby for him. He liked to paint, he liked to draw, he did graphic design, he did murals, and he always sold it on the side, make some money here and there, but it was more of as a hobby for him. It was a fun thing to do. So, Hoopa Project, it's Bigfoot. He has a belief in Bigfoot, and he says he always finds skulls around his house randomly, and he always took interest and thought it was Bigfoot. So he was recruited by a fellow police investigator. His name is David Paul. Yeah. And most of his time for the Hoopa Project, it was in the Hoopa Reservation, which is located in Northern California. So here's some more of his artwork, his hobby, what he do on the side. He also had skills in wood carving, sculpting, bronze work, and just mainly like architectural design. So he developed this method when he was in his forensic art. It's called soft tissue, post-mortem drawing method. It repairs tissue damage or decomposition, and it really helped identify a bunch of victims in his line of work. So one of his greatest achievements as an artist, he was retired when he got offered to do this, which is a memorial for the Native American veterans. And he said this design came to him in a dream, and he submitted his design into a contest, and luckily his got picked. And he said it was really hard and inspiring because he had to bring a bunch of veterans together from many different nations and make connections to a bunch of different cultures and tribes. And yeah, this is his little design for it. And that's all I got.